Fallout 3 came out at the right time for me. I was really into Call of Duty and had way too much time on my hands, so I ended up borrowing Fallout 3 from my cousin, not really knowing what to expect, except an open world game. But I never knew how open this world was going to be. Everything you did felt like it had weight. Every decision, everyone you killed, and how nice or how evil you were to people, it mattered. The decisions you made could be as simple as, will you help this group or this other group? Or your decisions could be game changing, like nuking Megaton. Now, there was a main storyline about your dad leaving the ball and you going to find him, but the main quest felt like more of a side dish to the main course that was the post-apocalyptic capital wasteland, with seemingly endless side missions, great music from 3 Dog, and random encounters. Where a game like Borderlands felt like a bunch of fetch quests to get a new gun in the end, Fallout 3 felt like a bunch of short stories, like a video game Twilight Zone, filled to the brim with bizarre stuff like vampire colonies, a vault where a guy named Gary cloned himself 100 times, an oasis which turned out to be a tree growing out of a guy's head. I can't make this stuff up.
Glad to see you're finally awake.
There was this karma system that would go up if you were a goody two-shoes, or go down if you were a bad boy. People would treat you differently, or straight up not talk to you if you were too good or too bad. Some would even start shooting you on sight, so don't piss off Megaton. Just blow them up! You had the choice to spec into intelligence over brute strength, or hacking, or explosives, and this all changed the dialogue options you would get. It opened up new areas previously locked, and increased replayability of this already incredibly long and awesome game. The guns kinda sucked, but that's where VATS came in. So if you haven't played this game, go do it, cause that's Fallout in a nutshell. Wait a second, Macro, this video was called I used to love Fallout. So far you've just loved it. Look, I'll get there, just be patient, okay? Fast forward some years and we get to Fallout 4. An overall improvement in the gun department, as well as immersion since you can finally talk. Yes, your main character is not just this, blank face, you're a talking, walking human being. But this game also took a lot of steps backwards. Karma is no longer a thing, instead you're really only judged by your companions, but you could literally shoot your companion's mom in the face and it will just say, Pepper didn't like that. And later you can just go pet a dog and then Pepper will like that and it will neutral out. Now obviously that's a slight exaggeration, but my point is that there's little consequence to your actions in this game. Partially because choice was taken away from you. There was no longer an option to be an evil person. The worst you could do is just be a sarcastic asshole.
Are you human? Because I will not serve a saint.
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
But either way, the dialogue led you down the same path. The only real options you have is to do what they want you to do, or just kill them all. The side missions, don't get me wrong, can get pretty absurd. But the main mission really felt like it was at the forefront this time. It affects how you play the game drastically by choosing factions, and you can't really be friends with one without pissing off the others. Except the Minutemen, but he pisses me off, so forget them. Simply put, Fallout 4 was more interested in telling its story than letting you make your own. Also, it became this weird Sims type game with settlements. Literally so many settlements, like all the DLC was settlements.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. You can use more settlements supporting our cause.
But despite these flaws, I still played the hell out of Fallout 4. I still liked it, okay? Which brings us to Bethesda's biggest flaw, Fallout 76. When it was announced, I was excited, and when it launched, everyone realized we were all cheated and lied to. There were no NPCs, game-breaking bugs, and disgusting microtransactions. You see, Bethesda, once a beloved game developer, now joins the ranks of Activision Blizzard and EA, money-hungry jerks. They understood that the Fallout games were, critically acclaimed, but they are a sort of one-and-done adventure developer, and Bethesda really wanted more. They wanted to make an online game that would last forever and become a Fortnite type cash cow, with $20 cosmetic suits and crap. And had the game actually tried to be a good game first and a business venture later, this could have worked, but it didn't, and it left every fan of Fallout feeling extremely betrayed. So what now? Well, this game called Outer Worlds got announced, and it was made by a developer who knows how to make a good Fallout game, having worked previously on New Vegas, a game that I didn't really play that much, but I've seen my brother play it, and honestly, it's a pretty good Fallout game, and so I bought it. What are my thoughts? It's pretty solid. I'm very much into it. For once, it's not a post-apocalyptic world, it's just this brand new scenery of all these new worlds you can explore. It may feel a little bit less open, but there is still that nice Fallout feel that everyone's been missing since Fallout 3. It feels like it's learned from the good and from the bad of previous Fallout games. While playing this game, these days my time is a little bit more limited, so I find myself not doing every single mission and skimming audio a little bit.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for. Answers, huh? A Geo what? Over in the hot. Enough with the questions.
But besides that, I'm glad that another company took the reins from Bethesda. This game is still just as quirky, and some of the side missions I've already done are kind of weird too. And honestly, I can already see that I'm gonna play this game for a bit. So what's my point? My point is, I used to love Fallout, and I would love to fall in love with it again. But I have a strong feeling that we won't get another real Fallout for years. And honestly, if I want to play Fallout again, I'll just go back and play Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 again, or just continue playing Outer Worlds. But what do you guys think? Is Fallout kind of a dead franchise to you? Or do you want another Fallout? If you were a big Fallout fan like I was, let me know what you guys think about Outer Worlds if you've played it before. Do you like it? Do you hate it? But anyways, I'll catch you guys later.